Did you ever think that maybe you had to be good at lots of things in order to do the job that you don't even know exists yet, or one that you've never heard of? That's a conclusion that I came to when I look back at my life after working 30 different jobs before I was 30, plus plenty of more after that. Now, turns out the job that I was destined to do needed me to be good at a whole lot of different things and help a whole lot of different people with different skills at different times. Now, if you want more direction in your life without wasting time, grab your free life map below where I will help you design, build, and live your dream life. When I was back in school, there was a show called The Pretender. The Pretender would go and pretend to do jobs at a high level. One week he was a doctor, or he might be a fireman, or an investigator, or a race car driver, or a pilot, whatever. He was so smart, he could do anything. I absolutely loved it. Now, fast forward to my working life. And like I said, I worked 30 different jobs before I turned 30. From a car detailer to factory maintenance. I was a personal trainer. I was a sports director on a cruise ship. I worked at summer camp. I worked in retail. I worked as a financial planner. My friends thought I was crazy, and I just didn't know what I really wanted to do. So I went and tried a bunch of different things. By the time I was 30, I went all in on my personal training career, and I thought that my future lay there. Little did I know that life had other plans for me. Chronic fatigue would sort of change my ability to do that fitness-based thing, and it would open up my curiosity to other paths: health coaching, biohacking, business, psychology, and spiritual development. All of these things came into my life, and I just went down the rabbit hole studying them. Well, it turns out that I needed all of that information in order to become a life coach. Now, that job didn't even exist when I was back in school. It wasn't anything that I ever thought of. It wasn't anything that I ever planned. So how did I find that one thing that maybe I'm meant to do? But I also know that, I found this thing and I'm going to do that. But I'm always going to be doing other things. And even in my spare time, I might be playing the guitar or working on cars and all of these other different things. Meeting people, organizing people. Look, if you're someone like me and you jump around from one thing to another, even if you went all in on it, then consider this. Maybe you need the variety to keep yourself interested. It's not a bad thing to have variety in your life. It's just not necessarily what other people expect, nor is it what some people might really need you to do in order to fulfill their version of you in the life. Because everyone has expectations of what you should do. And at the end of the day, you've really got to do whatever is calling you. Whatever is most important to you. You've got one life to live. Go and do it your way. If that means going and working on a fishing trawler in the Tasman Sea, and then going and, building wells in Africa, and then going and working at the Apple store selling phones. It doesn't really matter what it is. Go and do what keeps you interested. You never know where it's going to lead you, who it's going to lead you to meet, or what opportunities are going to come up because of that. See, maybe you're meant to help a whole lot of different people in a whole lot of different ways. Maybe all of that experience that you have gives you the ability to talk to people and connect in ways that a lot of people can't do. Maybe you needed to go to these places so you had that background knowledge in order to be able to help this person and this person and this person in your everyday life. Maybe there's a bigger reason behind it, like needing all that information you've learned to be able to do something that no one has done before. Maybe there's some business that you need to do that nobody's even thought of. Maybe you're the next Elon Musk, but maybe you're the Elon Musk of the geography world or the minerals world or who knows what. It doesn't matter. The thing is, you're living your life your way. Go and do what you're going to do. Gather the information that you gather along the way. Enjoy the experience. Have a great time. Meet people. And just see where life takes you. Maybe you don't have that one true calling and you don't fit into the box that a lot of people expect you to be in. But if you're happy and you're doing the things that you want to do, I think that's more important than anything. Whatever the reason is, it's not a problem. Some of the smartest people I know have done all sorts of different jobs at high levels in different industries. In fact, most of my best friends have changed careers from high level career over here to a high level career over here. And that's great. I think it's fantastic. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to do different things. And there's no problem with that, because that information that you gather all the way through, it's only going to make you a very unique individual with a unique set of skills. And that set of skills is going to be able to help a lot of people, whether that be on a business level or a personal level, whatever. Now, if you want to win this year, you can grab your free life map below, where I will coach you for 28 days on how to design, build, and live your ideal lifestyle. Click the link below. I'll see you on the inside.